I am sort of embarrassed to admit that I left mostly everything that I needed at home. I just dropped off Killian, and it's day 3 for his first time ever in a real daycare with like a bunch of kids and everything, and I didn't think he seemed very happy about it. I am ready to call it a night as far as videoing and Good morning, YouTube. It is August 21st, Monday, the first day of Teacher in Service, and this is probably the most excited I've ever been to come back to work. I just feel really ready and pumped to get to work. I am kind of sad that I had to drop off Killian for his first day of daycare, and I had a hard time leaving. It was like, I don't know, like he wouldn't say goodbye to me. He's just like, whatever, Ma, see you later. I'm gonna eat this breakfast now. I just can't even believe that. So I'm looking forward to the end of the day, of course, so I can go and pick him up. But the weekend, we had a fantastic time. It was like our last hurrah before the end of summer. Yesterday, we went to Six Flags. I am not sunburnt, thank goodness. I just kept on putting sunscreen layer after layer after layer. So I just didn't want to deal with that. So I am about to head in. It is the welcome breakfast here at my school, and they always have really yummy treats, and you know, they just go kind of crazy on the first day, and then it's like nothing after that. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'm gonna go in. I will check back in later and let you know what's going on this week. Well, I am back in my room, and I am sort of embarrassed to admit that I left mostly everything that I needed at home. And I also left my tripod at home, so if this is wiggling a lot, which most of my videos do, I pre-apologize for that, and avert your eyes if it gets bad. So I am going to try really hard to do things productively. I did bring my happy planners, both of them. So I'll probably think about what I'm going to do on the first day, and for me the first day is the first 6 days because I have a 6-day rotation. I'm gonna go hunt down the principal and see if she has any information as far as when the students are coming to music. That might not be a thing yet because they're like always working on the schedule. So hopefully I can get that information, because that's gonna help out a lot in planning, especially with having to move things for different grade levels. It's good to know that in advance. So I'm gonna get started on that, and probably hanging up something. I heard that we can decorate the front of our doors with things that don't catch on fire because of fire laws and stuff. So I was gonna get these to put on that back shelf right there, but I'm gonna put some of these on my front door, and they're only $1 from the Dollar Tree. So if kids mess with them and tear them off or something, it's not a big deal. And then I'll probably put up a saying like this one that says, be the change you want to see in the world, because it's good to have a positive statement out there. And I might put letters to say music room or Miss Muniz music room or something. I don't know. We'll see. And I will show you when it is all complete. Oh, and I'm going to make this thing, since I brought these cubes, and I'm going to attach these. They're supposed to be cleaning rods for recorders. I always take them out because kids use them as like danger devices. So I'm going to use them to make a place to put my spare recorders that I'm trying to collect enough to have a class set so I could start my 4th graders early on recorder, which I think will do them a whole lot of good. So I want to have them in a place that's easy to get to, and you know, makes it quick to clean them and put them back and everything, so that each class can use a sanitized recorder. But that is like a long going goal, so I can't really do that until I have enough recorders for an entire class of 4th graders to use at once, because be weird to be like, you get to play it today, but you don't. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I might show you a little bit of that, but I forgot my tripod, so I got to figure out how to get my phone to stand up correctly. Well, I hate to say it, but I don't think I've been very productive today. I didn't really bring much to do now that I think about it. And yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna actually remember to bring pretty much everything, which will be interesting because I am carpooling tomorrow. I did, however, put up some of the word wall. I forgot to bring the list of last year's end of the year word wall so I could put everything where it goes. So I'll be double checking it tomorrow. If I have time in my room tomorrow, we shall see. So I feel bad that I didn't use this time wisely. It's about lunchtime and I have to go to a music meeting in another school. So basically I'm done here for today because as soon as that meeting starts, it doesn't end until 4 o'clock and I need to pick up my child. So I'm gonna call it done here for today. So I will see if I can be a little bit more productive tomorrow in my room. Some of my word wall, I ran out of Velcro, so today I'll be buying more Velcro, and some of those things that I put on the wall fell off. And that's why I like doing my room ahead of time to find out what works and what doesn't. And obviously that is not going to work with those little arrows on the side. That's okay, I can put them somewhere else. For now, I'm alright. I need the lines. Okay, I gotta write that down. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. It is Tuesday. What day is it? 22nd. Tuesday.
22nd.
Good morning, YouTube. It is Tuesday the 22nd, and it is 7:30, I believe. Yep, 7:30. That's pretty much right. And I am so tired because I was up all night sewing the dress that I am wearing because Convocation this year has a 90s theme, and so I had to use this Rugrats fabric. And I'm about to lose my voice, it sounds like. It's really low. But anyways, yesterday I didn't bring anything to school because I guess I didn't realize I was going to be working. So I have everything with me today, literally, and I'm catching a ride, so I feel really bad for our art teacher who had to put it on her beautiful leather seats, but it's okay. We put down a towel. So anyways, we Yeah, it's we this morning. We are headed to convocation where they like make you feel pumped and excited about being a teacher and the school year is starting, and we get to watch awesome performances. I love that part because I love the performing arts, so that'll be a lot of fun. And then we have to go all the way back to school, and I think it's meetings. Is it meetings? Do we get time in our classroom? No time in our classroom. So I have all the stuff.
It depends.
Yeah. It depends. We'll see. I will keep you posted. If not, I'm still going to be tired anyways. So I will catch y'all later. I don't know if I'm going to finish that. Okay, I am finally back in my classroom. It is almost 2 o'clock and I've done absolutely nothing productive today. The first thing we did is have our convocation, which was pretty much amazing. They do like, I don't know, like 8 different convocations. I mean, they're all the same, but they do like 8 or more, I can't even remember, sections of convocation because our district is so huge. So many students were there performing, and I gotta say, we have some really talented kids here. And I was very impressed, especially with the theater performance. There was only 4 people. One was an adult, and then we had I believe it was a high school student, and then a middle school student and an elementary student. And they were basically just telling a story of how their teachers inspired them. So, I mean, it was definitely a script, but it was very well thought out and very meaningful and very touching. I am so pumped after watching that and excited for the year. But after that, it was hard to get out and get back to the school because the traffic was so bad. And we were a little bit late for a meeting, but pretty much got the gist of it, a new program that we're going to be using to contact and keep in contact with parents about, you know, how their students are doing. So I'm really excited about that because it seems like it's going to really streamline the process of communicating and make it a lot easier. So I really hope that works out for us. And we went to lunch, and I had a giant burrito that I couldn't even finish from what was it? Freebirds. Yeah. So went to Freebirds, had a delicious lunch, and got back just in time to learn about the new gradebook system. Yes, we're getting a new way to communicate with parents. We're getting a new gradebook system, and it's a little bit confusing, but not too bad. It should be pretty simple after you start going. You know, once you start working with a program, it makes sense. So I'm going to start hanging up my composers over on my squad goals wall over there, and I'm really looking forward to that because I think it's going to look really cute. But before I do that, I am going to go visit our parent liaison. She's pretty much the most fabulous person ever, and I got her a couple of prezzies to decorate her door with because our doors face outside. And you can't really put much on there, but these stick fabulously on our doors. So I'm gonna bring her these flowers to put at the bottom, and then butterflies to fly up, because this just seems like something that she would really enjoy. And I think that we shall decorate our doors pretty. So of course, I got myself some more pineapples, so I will be adorning my door with those pretty soon here. So I will check back after I get some of that stuff done. morning. It is Wednesday, middle of the week. Feels kind of like it's going by pretty fast, and I know today is all meetings. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I'm gonna get any chance to work in my room at all, but I did transfer the file. I couldn't print the rest of my composer pictures because my computer at home is a Mac. My computer at school is a PC. So it wouldn't open, what I made. So I converted it to two different kinds of files. Hopefully one of them will open and it'll be okay. I've got a PDF and I've also converted it to a regular PowerPoint. So one of those is bound to work. Fingers crossed. I just dropped off Killian, and it's day 3 for his first time ever in a real daycare with like a bunch of kids and everything, and I didn't think he seemed very happy about it. It's finally starting to set in for him, and he's not feeling it today. He even woke up at around 3 o'clock this morning, which means I woke up, and yeah, so I'm already starting off a little bit tired, but you know what? It's gonna be a good day. Meetings, and hopefully I'll get a minute or two to run to my class and see if those files will print so I can finish my squad goals wall. And yeah, I just need to use my time wisely. So I'm gonna head in and be awesome. Good news, my composers have printed, and now I think I'm going to laminate them and replace the ones that I have now because they're curling up really bad and I just don't want that. So I'd rather take shiny over curling and looking not very nice. So I am headed out already though because it's already time for another meeting. The first meeting of the day was very much talking about the state of the school and our plans, what we're going to be focusing on as a school, and it was good. It was good to talk about those things, and makes me think, how am I going to be helping out with that since I'm the music teacher. It's you have to think of ways to be involved and just be ready and flexible for what you might need to be helping with. So keeping my eyes open and ears open for that, but for now I am just happy it's Wednesday. So I am gonna go put these in my box so that I don't have to go all the way up to the front after the meetings are over today. I could just go ahead and laminate them there and then come back when I'm done, and hopefully I have a little bit of time in the room to just set up that little area at least. I definitely need to start thinking about my exact lesson plans for that first rotation schedule though, because it's getting down to the wire. So luckily tomorrow and Friday there's going to be more time in the rooms to work on that stuff, but for now I need to run. Good morning. It is Thursday and I am sitting in line for Starbucks. I did drink all my coffee at home, but something tells me I'm gonna need a little bit more today. yesterday I really did want to wrap up the day and chat with you, but it turns out Killian was not feeling very well, and I actually got the call at around, it was a little bit before 4. I was going to be staying a little bit later yesterday to kind of finish up all of the things I was working on, and I got a call saying, you know, at nap time he had a fever. They let him take a nap. He woke up, he still had a fever. So we're going forward. We're going forward. We're going forward. There. Okay. I'm still waiting. So so he woke up and still had a fever and didn't want to eat very much. So I decided to wrap up early, go get him, and I made an appointment at his doctor's office, and they can't really figure out what's wrong with him as usual. So but the doctor's really nice. He gave us a big box of Pedialyte Pops, and Killian loves popsicles, so he doesn't really like juice, which is good because juice has a lot of sugar in it, but he will eat a popsicle when it's popsicle time. So he did eat one of those, and I think that helped. This morning he feels a little bit better, but I'm gonna go ahead and let him stay at home with Ken because I need him to recover before I take him back to daycare. I really think that's why. He must have gotten sick because it's a new thing. I'm about to go again. It's a new thing, and he's never been around that many children at once. So kind of like how teachers always get sick at the beginning of the year because it's like a shock to our system. Yeah, he was going through that, and hopefully today I won't hear any bad news and everything's gonna go fine. Today, however, is our, am I gonna move? I'm moving again. Here we go. We're turning. There, well, the car there is not, they're not moving. Any day now, Dodge. Go, 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 go. There we go. Yay. Ah, here comes another car. Okay, so today is Meet the Teacher night, and that's later. I probably will not go home in between because now I don't have to pick up Killian from daycare, and I will probably just stay at the school because it's a little too far to bother going home and going back. So, all right, I'm gonna order now and then head to the school.
Good morning and welcome to Starbucks. This is Chris speaking. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. What can I get started for you?
Can I get a grande blonde roast?
A grande blonde roast. Did you want any cream or sugar in there?
No.
Oh, sounds good. Anything else you would like?
That'll be it.
Awesome. In that case, it'll come up to $2.27.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all, Hurricane Harvey is real. Yep. Well, as you can clearly see, we are being attacked by water. Right now it is 3:20. I have been working in my room feverishly all day trying to finish every little thing because it has to get done. Because this year I'm amazing. Okay. I mean, I'm always amazing, but for real this time, not just like sort of. So it has been very, very productive today. I finally finished my squad goals wall. I can't even talk right now. It is still curling a little bit. I tried putting some two-sided tape behind it and that didn't work. So I am going to let it go and be okay with that because it still looks pretty cool. And I'm even excited to maybe utilize it in lessons by putting QR codes on the pictures that the students can go with an iPad. We have, each class has a set of five iPads, I think, or something like that. It might be more, but not very much more. So I can request that they bring those iPads to class, and we can start doing things with some technology, which I'm looking forward to. But of course, it'll have to be in groups, which is fine. The less iPads there are, the less likely there are going to be accidents with them. So I'm okay with that. So that'll be something to look forward to this year, starting to plan some more of those adventures in class. Also, I added there it is, a movement wall back there. So it has like all the things about how to move, which is something that I'm really excited to add to what I intentionally do. I mean, we always move. We move in music class all the time, but I haven't really made it a point to talk about the different kinds of movements and how you can choose them. It's been more like a follow me, do what I do. Okay, now you do something. And they don't want to because we didn't really talk about it. So there it is. It's so pretty. I am looking forward to seeing these students come out of their shells as far as feeling free and comfortable to move about the room, as long as they don't cross the green line. Don't cross that line. If you cross that line, then you've crossed the line. So anyways. So it is Friday, and I am extremely sorry, but I have not even vlogged today at all. I got to the daycare. I was dropping Killian off, and he cried so much when I dropped him off. I just felt so sad, and it took me a while to get out of there because I just didn't want to leave him. So I did not get to work but it was a few minutes late. But they understood because they could tell. I honestly was also kind of in tears. It's starting to hit him that during the day he's not going to be with me. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. So I need to get over that. I need to be strong because I am about to teach other children the wonders of music. So we've had meetings all day. And now I'm in my classroom, and I have a few things that I'm gonna be working on. I'm gonna print out a gift this is the first year I'm gonna do it, a gift for my team, which are the rotation specialists, so the PE teacher, the art teacher, and the computer teacher, and also the second PE teacher. I wanna make sure she gets one of the gifts too, so I'll show you all what that looks like when it's done. And then I want to, sorry, I have to lean over here. I'm putting together these cubes because I got this off of TPT, and if I can remember who I got this from, it was a music teacher that sells in TPT. And I'm putting together these cubes so that they can answer these questions. And by they, I mean, I think I'm going to use this with the older grades in their groups on the carpets over there. So I'll have them, roll. Each of them gets to roll, and then they get to answer a question. For example, what's your favorite song on the radio? So they'll answer that question just as like a little icebreaker, get things started. But with the younger ones, I haven't quite decided yet. I know I definitely want to obviously go over the rules and procedures, but I'll want to do something that lets them talk a little bit and just get them to open up to me, especially the kindergartners who I would have never seen before. But just to have that positive feeling for the first through second graders. So I think that I just dropped it. I think this would be great for third through fifth, especially fifth, because I feel like they're going to be able to talk about, things on the cube, working on forming really good sentences and communicating their thoughts, which is important in any subject. So I am going to work on that, and then I'm going to start writing the actual lesson plans I will use for the first rotation of the year, which is, like I said, it's mostly just learning names, and it's going to be answering these questions and getting to know each other and getting to know the rules or relearn the rules and my expectations and everything. So I can hopefully whip that up pretty quickly, and then from then on it'll just be like lesson plans will be pretty intense and time consuming. So here I go. Well, it is the end of the day. We're into the night on Friday, and I have to say it's been a long week and yet a very short week. Killian, don't mess. He's messing with it. Don't mess. Anyways, I'm about to give Killian his bath. It is extremely late because I'm actually preparing for Hurricane Harvey to come our way. Luckily, we do not live on the coast. We are farther inland, obviously. But I do have lots of friends out there who are kind of hunkering down for... They're hunkering down for a Category 4 hurricane, is what it said last time I was watching the news. So I really hope everything is going to be okay over there, over in the Corpus Christi area and in the Houston, Galveston area as well. So here we just brought everything inside to make sure it wouldn't blow away, and I am ready to call it a night as far as videoing and just everything, because it is the last, those are my glasses. Hold on. This is my last weekend before the students begin coming to school. And as of now, school is still on Monday, unless the district decides that it's not, which probably wouldn't happen until Monday morning, probably around 7. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this video quits. I'm gonna give Killian his bath, and then I'm gonna start editing the videos, so hopefully I can get it up to you tomorrow, barring any power outages. So until next time, thank you for watching. Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe if you're interested, and check out any future videos. If you want to watch some of my older videos, feel free to peruse my channel. I haven't figured out how to add links at the end, so I could say look there and look there, but it's not going to help you. So, okay. So until next time, I hope you have a great week.